8 months from now, if everything goes as planned, we will be starting a completely new life in Albania.
Before we can get on that plane, there's something that most people never see. Moving abroad isn't just buying a plane ticket and packing a suitcase, it is months, if not years, of planning. It is hundreds of decisions and more than a few sleepless nights.
And if one of those things doesn't happen, this move could be delayed.
Today, we're taking you behind the scenes and showing you everything that is still standing between us and our new life in Albania. Hi, I'm Diane,
And I'm Matt.
and welcome back to the Europats. If you're new here, we are a couple from Texas preparing a move abroad. And after years of researching countries all over Europe, we chose Albania as the place where our new chapter begins.
For a long time, this move felt like something way out in the future. Now, it's only 8 months away. And honestly, that's both exciting and a little overwhelming.
We've had so many people ask us what actually has to happen before you can move. So today we are going to show you our real checklist, not the glamorous version, the real one.
Everything starts right here. Until this house sells, almost everything else is on hold.
And we actually accepted an offer a little while back, but unfortunately it fell through because of unexpected health issues from the buyer. It was nobody's fault, but it did cost us about a month.
And that was frustrating, but that's real life. The house is back on the market, and we're believing the right buyer is still out there.
Where are you? Hurry up. For the love of all that's holy.
Once this house sells, our countdown really begins.
Our plan has always been to move into a temporary furnished apartment once the house sells, not because we want to, but because it gives us the flexibility that we need.
Instead of trying to coordinate selling the house, quitting our jobs, packing, and flying overseas all at the same time, we can now slow down just enough to get everything finished. One of the biggest surprises for people is how little we're actually taking to Albania.
A lot of people assume that we are shipping a container across the ocean. We're not. We are starting fresh,
And most of our furniture is actually staying with the house.
hopefully.
The furniture we do keep, like our bed and Diane's work desk, is only going to the temporary apartment. It won't be making the trip to Albania.
So when we finally board that plane, we're really only going to take the essentials.
Our skivvies,
Our skibbies, our britches.
that and a few pots and pans.
So yeah, we're only going to take our clothes, a couple of cast iron pans, my sourdough bread pan, because everybody over there in Albania is wanting me to make sourdough now. Got to take my bread pan.
And you're going to get it.
And you're going to get it once I get over there. And also, my sourdough starter has to come too.
And somehow I had this weird feeling that that starter was not going to be left behind.
It took me, what, years? I've had that thing for years
Yeah.
at this point. It's coming with me. It's like a part of the family. And the funny thing is, a few years ago, I would have thought that all of this stuff was important, but now I would rather have the experiences than the stuff.
We're not moving our life to Albania. We're creating a brand new one.
And then comes one of the least exciting but most important parts of moving overseas: paperwork. We are scanning every important document that we own.
And then we'll be taking a trip to Austin to get everything apostoled. So if you've never heard that word before, do not worry. Neither have we. But it's something almost everyone moving abroad eventually has to do. One of the questions we get all the time is, what are you doing about your money?
We are getting all of our banking ready for international living, making sure that all of our accounts work overseas. We're planning how we'll transfer money. We're making sure that bills continue getting paid. And it's not exciting, but it's something that we want done well before we leave.
I don't want the feds coming after me for not paying a bill.
If the feds come after you for not paying one of our bills,
Yeah.
Wow, what kind of bills you have?
I don't really have any bills.
What the feds come after you,
I
you
don't know.
weirdo?
Not going out.
Healthcare is another big piece of the puzzle since Medicare generally doesn't cover us overseas. We will need international health insurance before we move.
It's just another item on the list, but definitely not one that we are willing to rush. For me, it's also getting Social Security started and making sure that my pension is set up correctly before we leave.
The goal is to have everything working smoothly before we ever get on that plane. This one is going to be emotional.
Because once we buy those one-way tickets, this stops being a plan and it becomes reality. Believe it or not, this might actually be the hardest thing on our checklist, or could be the easiest thing, at least on mine.
We have both spent decades building careers, mine in finance and Matt in law enforcement.
Walking away isn't difficult because we don't want to retire. It's difficult because these careers have been a part of who we are for a long time.
They're also the reason we're able to chase this dream today. So there will definitely be a little bit of sadness mixed with a whole lot of excitement. And then there's one last thing, the most important thing on our list, and it doesn't involve paperwork or flights or packing. It is spending as much time as we possibly can with our families.
Between us, we have 7 children and 11 grandchildren. Those relationships don't fit inside of a suitcase.
So over these next 8 months, we are going to say yes to more dinners, more birthdays, more time together, because while we are incredibly excited about this next chapter, these are moments that we will never get back.
Thankfully, this isn't goodbye forever. We'll come home. They'll come visit us. Technology makes it easier to stay connected than ever before. But these next 8 months, almost said 9, but it's 8 months, are something we will never have again. And we want to make the most of every single day.
And when we first started talking about retiring abroad, 8 months sounded like forever.
Now, it honestly feels like tomorrow. Every week, another box gets checked, another milestone gets completed, another step closer to Albania.
And over the next 8 months, we're going to bring you along for every single step of this journey. The exciting moments, the stressful moments, the victories, and probably, most definitely, a few setbacks too.
But not the bathrooms.
What?
We're not bringing them along in the bathroom.
Home.
If you're planning to retire abroad yourself, or you've already done it, please let us know in the comments. Which one of these things would be the hardest one for you?
And if you'd like to follow our journey all the way to Albania, make sure that you're subscribed because the countdown has officially begun. And make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of when our next video will be out, which will be next Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central. We also have a live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central.
And thank you very much for spending a little time with us today. We will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.